Sony just revealed the price points for the PlayStation 5 at their PlayStation 5 showcase, and they did a fantastic job, and I wanted to take today and go over it and discuss what this means for the battle of the next generation console. But before we do, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We are the XoneBros. This is your positive gaming and Xbox community where we talk about all things Xbox. So first off, the Sony showcase. I just want to say that Sony did nail their presentation, as they always do. They're notorious for it. It's just what they're good at. They crush presentation every single time. I don't think anyone can deny that. However, the big event during this showcase was the price unveiling. That's what everybody was waiting for. That was what everybody was excited to see. And PlayStation 5 unveiled their price at $499 and $399. $499 for the PlayStation 5 and $399 for the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition. So now we know both console prices. We got the Xbox Series X at $499 and the Series S at $299 respectively. But what does this mean? Is there a clear winner? Has either console beat the other before we even get started? Does price matter here yet? Well, there is a price difference here to be sure, but there are also two very different consoles being sold really. The Series X and the PlayStation 5 are both listed at $499, and those are the best of each console for the Xbox and PlayStation at $500. The question on the differences really is on the PS5 Digital Edition versus the Xbox Series S. There is a $100 difference here, with the Series S coming in at $299 and the PS5 Digital Edition coming in at $399. Now, both are fantastic values, no doubt about it. I think both consoles have nailed that value point for their respective customers. The Series S has the same chip and infrastructure as the Series X. The difference really comes in GPU power and it not being able to play games at 4K, but rather at 1440p. Remember, you still get ray tracing and you still get the new speed, etc., 120 frames per second on the games. It just doesn't have that powerful GPU that gets you to the 4K mark. The Series S literally is an entry-level Xbox into the next generation. I think its target is people who aren't ready to or can't afford yet to dive into next generation, or are happy on the current gen consoles for now. And Xbox, I think, is hoping to entice people like that over with that $299 price point and that next generation upgrade without paying that next generation price. Now, the PS5 digital box is a different story. It is the exact same as the PS5. The only difference here is the Blu-ray drive. So you do get that full 4K resolution and you get the next generation experience at a $399 price point. And this to me is what's really going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. Last generation, we had a distinct price difference at launch between the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, and there was a clear advantage just based on price point right out the gates going into this generation. But I don't think that's the case with this generation. The Series S and PlayStation 5 all digital are both great values, and while one is cheaper than the other and one's more expensive than the other, and they have different power points and different specs in there, I think ultimately they're targeting different consumers, and I think that's going to be the interesting part. Who went with the correct strategy here? And we won't know until we get a little bit into this generation. Regardless, Sony with this PlayStation 5 showcase does what it does and put on a really nice presentation. And I think it's here in the presentation where you see a difference in marketing strategy, at least right now here at the beginning of this console generation. Xbox is clearly right now going after value, while Sony is staying with what has given them so much success and focusing on big AAA first-party titles and A+ presentation. Now, keep in mind, there's going to be a lot of hyperbole all around the internet with the PlayStation 5 versus Xbox Series X. What's happening there? There's going to be a lot of hyperbole on the internet with that. We're just at the beginning. Xbox does have another showcase coming, so it's going to be interesting to see if they counter or what they do here with their upcoming showcase. Overall, again, I don't think there's a clear advantage right now when in regards to price with either console. The pricing is exactly what everyone expected, and for now, we're in a wait and see who's got the correct strategy, who's doing it right, but I love it. I love that we're on a new next generation cycle here. It's super exciting for gamers. It's a good time to be a gamer. What do you guys think? Am I right? Am I wrong? Let me know in the comments below. Again, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you guys next time.